Hello everyone, welcome back to the SP Learning Labs Java programming course. In today's video, we are going to learn about reserved words in Java. We will understand what reserved words are, why they cannot be used as identifiers, and different types of reserved words. Let's get started. In the previous video, we learned about identifiers. Identifiers are names given to variables, methods, and classes. Now here is an important question. Can we use any name as an identifier? The answer is no. Let's understand this with simple example. Think about traffic signals. We have words like stop, go, wait. These words already have fixed meaning and you cannot use them for something else. For example, you cannot say stop means go. That would create confusion, right? In the same way, Java also has some predefined words. These words have fixed meaning and we cannot use them as variable names. These are called reserved words. So exactly what are reserved words? Reserved words are predefined words in Java that already have a special meaning. Because of that, we cannot use them as identifiers. Now let's understand this practically using code. Now let's see what is reserved keywords by practically. Here I am using the same student class for our reserved keywords example. Suppose if I type here int class equal to 10. Here I am getting syntax error because class is an already a reserved keyword. Here you can see we defined our student with class, so this is an reserved keyword. So we cannot use class and identifier. So instead I will use a proper name. Suppose if I keep here class number, now you can see the error is gone. So we cannot use reserved keywords as an identifiers. Now let's understand different types of reserved keywords. Java uses reserved words for different purposes. Let's see them one by one. Data type keywords. In Java, there are different data types like int, byte, short, float, double, char, boolean. Here you can see already we have used int. Now let's create an identifier with integer data type. Here you can see I am getting an error, invalid variable declaration, because int is an data type keyword. We cannot use int as an identifier. Like this, if I use boolean, see here also I am getting error because we cannot use boolean as an identifier because it is an data type keyword. So if I remove this, the error will be gone, and if I remove this, the error will be gone. So int is used for identifiers, double is used for decimal values, and boolean is used for true or false. So we cannot use data type keywords as an identifiers. Now we will see about conditional keywords. Now here you can see if, else. These are conditional keywords. These helps us make decision in a program. If checks a condition, else handles the alternative cases. So these are the part of Java logic. So they cannot be used as identifiers. Suppose if I try to create an identifier, you can see it is showing the syntax error because we cannot use an conditional keywords as an identifiers. Now we will see about loop keywords. Don't worry about this conditional and loops. We will learn about this in detail in the coming videos. Here you can see for. This is an loop keyword. We cannot use for as an identifier. Suppose if I try to create I am getting error because for is an loop keyword. We cannot use this an identifier. Now we will see about class and object keywords. We have already tried this example. Here you can see I am getting syntax error because class is used to define a class. So we cannot use this keyword as an identifier. Now we will see about object. Here I will take the student details. In Java, object is created by using new keyword. Here you can see I use new. So if I try to create any identifier with the name new, I will get an error. These are the core Java keywords. So they cannot be used as an identifiers. Now remember this important rule. Reserved words cannot be used as an identifiers. So this is the end of code part. Here are some simple tips. Do not use keywords as names. Use meaningful identifiers. Follow naming conventions. If you get any error, check if you used a reserved word. Let's quickly recap. Reserved words are predefined. They have special meaning. They cannot be used as identifiers. Before we end this video, I have a small task for you. Try to find out how many reserved words are there in Java. Mention your answer in the comments. In the next video, we will learn about data types in Java, which is one of the most important concepts in programming. If you found this helpful, like, share and subscribe to SP Learning Labs. See you in the next video.